On the dividend news, guys, we did get General Mills, which did announce a dividend raise. So General Mills declared 59 cents per share quarterly, which is a 9.3% increase from the prior dividend of 54 cents. So this is actually one of the companies we were expecting a dividend raise or announced during the month of July. So congrats to all the GIS shareholders. One other one that we didn't have on the list but did actually announce a dividend raise was JP Morgan Chase, JPM, which is actually in my portfolio. They did plan to increase the quarterly stock dividend to $1.05 per share for Q3 of 2023. So that is right around 5% from the previous $1 per share they were paying. So congrats to all the JPM shareholders. Another one I do want to mention is Morgan Stanley, which is ticker symbol MS, will also increase its dividend by 9.7%. Its board authorized a new $20 billion multi-year stock repurchase program after the bank passed the 2023 Federal Reserve stress test, it said Friday. So this actually plans to pay out 85 cents per share quarterly starting Q3 of 2023 from the previous dividend of 77 cents. So congrats again to the MS shareholders. And the last one here, guys, we did actually get Goldman Sachs, which is ticker symbol GS, plan to increase its dividend by 10% after it completed its 2023 comprehensive capital analysis and review process. So they are actually planning to increase the dividend to $2.75 beginning July 1st, 2023 from $2.50. So that is pretty awesome, guys. Congrats to all of these shareholders that do own these companies. Gotta love passive income for doing absolutely nothing, guys. What's up, everybody? This is Antonio here to bring you episode 193 of the portfolio update. So you guys already know it's Sunday. It's time to go over the portfolio, what we bought, what we sold, what dividends came in, guys, what options we had to actually manage and which ones we placed. Definitely exciting, and see how much we grew the dividend snowball. But in this episode, guys, we actually got the dividend from SCHD. It was a very massive dividend payout, so I will be showing you that, guys. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how much that amount actually dripped in shares. Gonna be definitely exciting. Definitely was looking forward to it. But remember, guys, every single Sunday we come back, we actually see how much we grew the dividend snowball, because our goal is to try to convert that active income into passive income where we have to absolutely do nothing. Our money actually goes and works for us. But we're actually trying to get this, well, I guess we were trying to get it to $325 per month on average was our dividend. We've already surpassed it, guys. I will actually be making a video next week, hopefully going over that. Yeah, we're at $340.49 on average per month in dividends that the portfolio generates. We have to do nothing for this, and it's pretty awesome. But we'll see how far we get it by the end of the year. We have a couple, I guess we have about maybe what, 6 more months before the end of the year. So we'll see. Let's try to aim for $400 per month. We'll see if we get there. But anyways, here on the annual dividends, you'll see that we are in 2023. So far, we've made $1,177.38. We're actually at the end of June. So I will be making a video around maybe Tuesday or so, right around the 4th of July. I'll release it and I'll show you guys how much we made in dividends for the month of June. Definitely going to be exciting because we did get some massive dividends, and hopefully we see this jump way higher. If we look at the quarterly dividends, that is the last month. We're waiting for Q2, and that will wrap it up. Hopefully we surpass $819 from the previous quarter. We want to see this staircase continue to go up in the long term, because that is all passive income that we don't have to do absolutely nothing. If we look at the options side here, for June, we actually made $251.73 for that month. We're actually slowly going down, but hopefully in the coming months we can recover some. The reason is because a lot of my positions are in the money on these calls, but we'll try to hopefully roll them and eventually get out of them, or just let the shares get taken away and then we'll revert to cash secured puts. But if I show you guys here on the money invested, you'll see that right here that we do have our goals. So I guess we try to stay focused. First goal is really up to you guys, so if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing with that notification. Definitely goes a long way. As well, if you don't mind dropping a big thumbs up. We're trying to get to 20,000 subscribers before the end of 2023. We'll see if we get there, so thank you so much if you are helping that out. Goal number 2, guys, is to reach $325. Of course, we've already achieved this. We have about 5 to 6 more months left. We'll go ahead and try to see if we can get to $400 per month, but that's just what do they say, it's just the cherry on top if we can get further out. But goal number 3, which we're still working on, is to reach $118,000 invested of my own money. If we look here, so far I've invested $114,101.84. we have maybe about $4,000 more to go. So we have about halfway through the year. I think we'll definitely get there. And then goal number 4 is to dollar cost average $100 at a minimum into the portfolio, no matter what the market's doing. We're continuing to do that. I'll show you when we jump into the Schwab account. I'll show you where I deposited that and bought shares. Goal number 5 is to drip an additional $100 into a company that is actually going ex dividend date. So I'll show you that in a bit. And then goal number 6 is again to reach about $400 per month on average selling options. We're definitely way above that, so that is great to see. Goal number 7, which we added towards the I believe maybe 2 months ago or a month ago, is to reach or try to get SCHD to 1,000 shares. We're definitely on the way there. We'll see how long that takes, guys. We're going to continue to accumulate some shares for the long term. If I show you guys here on the dividend payout again here, these are scripts I do have available for free, but this is actually sorted out by pay date. But if we look the ex dividend dates that we do have coming up, you'll see that we have maybe all the way till August. We do have JP Morgan that's coming up on the 5th, so I'll definitely be buying 100 shares. Not 100 shares, I wish I could, but $100 worth of JP Morgan, and hopefully we can accumulate a little bit more shares and then drip, and hopefully it compounds much faster. If we look at the options side, you'll see so far we're at $4,870, guys. We still have all this amount to sell some covered calls and roll, and hopefully continue to accumulate more and more as we go. So it's awesome to see. But yeah, guys, let's go ahead and get started. So as you'll see, the portfolio is at $207,013.68, which is we're about $1,364.56 in the green on the day change, which is roughly about 0.66%. On the 2-year change, which of course we have not been on Schwab for more than about a year now, it's about $18,903.44, which is about 10.05%. And yeah, we're going to continue doing that. If we look at the positions, we're up in capital appreciation by 83.99%, which is roughly about $90,282.67. We do have roughly about $9,242.26 in our cash balance. This is mostly going to go into SCHD. We're selling cash secure puts. We'll see if we eventually get assigned, but the goal is to try to just accumulate the premium, and hopefully that allows us or funds the purchase of SCHD for the long term, and just lets that snowball compound. But we do have 200 shares of Apple. We have 2 covered calls that I'm in the money. We're going to continue to manage these. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that we do have a pretty good pullback in the coming months, especially because everything is overextended in the technicals. We do have JP Morgan here. We had a covered call. I did have to actually roll this. JP Morgan just spiked up, guys. It just moved up It's trading about $145.44. So I'm in the money on this one. We're going to manage it. We'll see what happens. Altria, we do have a covered call here, $45.50. This one is not in the money, but it's very close to in the money. So we'll see what happens with that one. We have Microsoft as well here, which we'll have to manage, and then Nvidia, which we'll have to manage. And then we have these other positions. We're gonna slowly get to 100 shares eventually. And then we have SCHD. So we have 681 shares of SCHD, currently about $49,718 invested. And we're actually a little bit slightly down, which is okay because we're averaging down. And then we do have a cash secured put on SCHD that expires on the 21st of July of 2023 with a strike price of $69. They paid us about $20. So what this means is if SCHD closes below $69 on the 21st of July, I will get assigned 100 shares of SCHD at $69. I still keep the $20, but if I don't, I guess if SCHD closes above $69, I get to just keep the $20. So that's actually a great way to accumulate a position that you do want at a specific price that you want. Same thing here. We have a cash secured put at $70 strike price. They paid us about $25, so pretty great. We'll see if we get 200 shares of SCHD. If not, we'll just get to keep the $45 of premium. And then if I show you guys here on the performance, and there's actually my script that kind of like I guess covers my account number. You'll see that it's also the same amount that we're in the green by. But anyways, you'll see that we're up, and we're slowly going in the upwards direction. Our rate of return is about 5.53%, which is pretty cool to see. If I look here, guys, at the investment income, we're projected to make about $4,170.17, which is averaging about $347.51 per month. On the August side, we're projected to make about $108.02. So August will be a very sorry week, but then guys, September $667.17, and then October with $268.06. It's pretty cool to see this grow and grow. It's actually a better view in the Google Sheets, which you guys saw in the quarterly side. It's awesome seeing that staircase. If we look at the history, I can kind of show you guys what we did this past week. So I have it to filter out from the 26th of June 2023 all the way till the 1st of July. And then we can scroll to the very bottom. So on the 26th, I actually sold a covered call on JP Morgan for a strike price of $143. That was a weekly that expired on the 30th of June. They actually paid us about $15.34. And I believe JP Morgan was trading around $138 or $139. And then it did spike up towards the end of the week, so we had to manage it. And then on the same day, we also did a sell to open. So we sold a covered call on Altria for $45 strike price. That was a weekly on the 30th of June. They paid us about $1.34 after fees. And then this one did also move upwards, so not sure what's going on there. On the 26th, guys, we ended up getting a massive dividend from SCHD of $443.91. That is massive, guys. That is my biggest dividend in the portfolio so far. So it's exciting to see it hit the account, and then we'll see how much it dripped. You'll see on the 26th as well, we dripped the Lockheed Martin dividend. So the $95.88 we got from Lockheed Martin, it dripped and bought 0.21 shares. And hopefully the following quarter we'll get even more. But guys, on the 27th, SCHD dripped its dividend. We actually dripped 6 shares, or I guess 6.2 shares of SCHD at a strike price of $71.52. Pretty great to see. Imagine when we're dripping way more every single quarter. That is a pretty cool thing to see. On the 30th of June, we deposited $100. Remember, dollar cost average into the portfolio no matter what's going on. On the 30th as well, I did a buy, so I bought some more SCHD. I bought 2 shares. That is where my $100 went. and then roughly spent a little bit more than $100, but I bought 2 shares, spent about $144.84, and then you'll see here that on the 30th I actually had to manage my positions. So what I ended up doing was I ended up rolling my Altria covered call. So I did a buy to close, bought back my old covered call that was $45 strike price that expired on the 30th of June, paid about $38.66, and then I did a sell to open. So that was Altria $45.50, which expired on the 14th of July. So I did go up by about 50 cents, and I did go further out by 2 weeks, and then they paid us $35.34. So I actually paid in the negative. I was in the negative for this, but that is okay because I did want to move up in strike price. Right here, guys, on the 30th I did do a buy to close on JP Morgan. So I did a roll. I bought back the $45 strike, $143 covered call. We ended up paying $235.66. I rolled it out and I bought back, or I guess I did a sell to open covered call, 145 strike price. So I moved up by about $2, but I did roll it all the way till July 21st, 2023. They paid us $257.34. So we got to keep the difference, which is what, roughly about $22 or so, if I can do the math quick. If not, I'm sorry, guys. So on the 30th as well, I did roll my NVIDIA covered call I had. So I did a buy to close, 160 strike price that expired on the 30th of June, and we paid $26,405. And then we did a sell to open on NVIDIA for 160 that expires on the 7th of July, which is next Friday. They paid us $26,416, so we made about maybe $10 to $11 here. And then we actually got dividend from NVIDIA on the 30th, and then Union Pacific, which was $4.02, and then $12.97. Pretty cool to see. But that's all I did this week. Let's go ahead and click the calculate dividends and see how much we actually collected in passive income. Had to do absolutely nothing, guys, which should hold the SCHD dividend. So we made $460.90, guys. Massive dividend there. Pretty cool to see. And next actual quarter, we should hopefully see a bigger payout. And then we're just gonna keep compounding that snowball. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video, guys, by jumping over here to the dashboard. Again, I kind of already have a copy of this over here, so we can kind of see the difference of what our investments did this week from our purchases, how much we grew that dividend snowball. But if we look here at the options premium so far, we actually have June, which again, $251.73. And then if I show you what we made for this week, we made $45.51 for this last week. And it's pretty cool to see. Overall, this is the 4 weeks that we did collect, which came out to be a total of $251.73. And total so far, $4,870. And then, guys, if I look here at the dividend payout, we can actually go up here to the portfolio tools, get latest dividends. I have the script. This will get wiped out and it'll see if any new companies announce dividends, and we'll wait and see, guys. And looks like it's done, guys. Here we do have the Altria dividend that will be on the 10th of July, and then we have JP Morgan on the 31st of July. And again, I will be making some $100 worth of JP Morgan that I'll be purchasing to meet the ex-dividend date. So I'll probably buy it on Monday, $100 worth of JP Morgan, and then hopefully we should get paid on the 31st for that. But if I show you guys here on the settings, we'll go ahead and get rid of this. And then we can jump over to Empower, grab the latest version of our portfolio, which should contain all the purchases we did this week. So I'll see you guys over there. All right, guys, so I'm here in Empower on my Schwab account. If you see this green button, click on it. This copies the content of my portfolio that contains all the purchases from this week. into my clipboard. Then we can jump back over, right click, paste special values only, and then we are ready to go here. If we jump over here to the holdings, this is the last, I guess the snapshot of last week. So you see we had SCHD 672 shares, but if we go over here to portfolio tools and then update portfolio holdings, this will get wiped and it'll parse out the new stuff we just pasted and it'll show it. Again, I do have tutorials for all this stuff, guys. All I ask in return is that you're subscribed with that notification, you drop a big thumbs up on the videos. But well, let's go ahead and click on it, update portfolio holdings. Give it a second or two. There it goes, guys. We can jump back over here to the dashboard, see everything being calculated, and yeah, looks like it's done. On the projected dividend yield, we actually did go down. We're at 1.99%, and that is probably because the portfolio did move up in price and value. On the dividend yield on cost, we're at 3.82% compared to 3.83%. And then on the yearly, we're actually at $4,110.22 compared to $4,085.87. On the monthly, we are projected to make about $342.52 compared to $340.49. So we did go up about $2. Pretty great to see. On the week, we did go up as well, $79.04. The big massive help here was the drip from SCHD. On the day, we're actually making about $11.26 every single day. On the hourly, we're still making 47 cents every single hour. And then on the hourly work wage, guys, this is if our portfolio was to go work a 40-hour work week, they would get paid an hourly rate of $1.98 for the 40 hours for that week. We're going to eventually try to get that to minimum wage. We'll see how long that takes. But they did get a raise, guys. They were getting paid last week $1.96. So I guess the portfolio was doing such a great job. It's so cool to see this increase, and I can't wait to get it to minimum wage. But yeah, guys, this is actually all I have for you guys in this update. Let me know if you guys own SCHD. Did you guys get a dividend from them? And how much was it? How much did it actually drip? How much did it buy of itself? Again, you guys saw that we did drip of almost about 6 shares, so that's pretty great to see. Can't wait to see in a couple years how much more it drips. But this is all I have for you guys. Again, help me reach that 20,000 subscriber mark goal. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing with that notification and drop a big thumbs up on the video. Definitely goes a long way. If you stuck all the way to the very end, go ahead and drop a hashtag SCHD, guys, because that drip from SCHD was very, very massive. I will see you guys in the comment section. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye, guys.